Hi there, welcome to Adventure Airsoft. Today we're talking about timed grenades, specifically the difference between my long-standing timed grenade, which is this Dynatex 209, and then the new one that's replacing it, which is the Pulse Armaments. I don't really need to replace this, but because it's been so reliable. I mean, it's the most basic, I think, timed grenade you're going to get. It's set at one time only, which tends to vary depending if I end up like lubing it up or cleaning it, or if I don't. Essentially, if you've never seen these before, all you do is you have this little cap here. In the end of the cap, I've got one somewhere here, where have I put them? There we go. You put a 209 primer, or you can put a 9mm, you get 9mm caps as well. That then gets screwed into the end. Once you've screwed that in, put it in your pouch, do what you need to do. Personally, the way I have it is I have it on a lanyard. That lanyard isn't attached to my pouch. So when I pull it out, I can pull it out one-handed, left-handed or right-handed. I can then pull it, let it go, and it goes off, bang. To recharge it then, all you do is you unscrew that bit, you take a charging, a charging plunger. This is actually, I lost my actual original charging plunger. That's a screwdriver cut down with a hole drill in the end. You basically put it in the centre, find something fairly hard to put it on, push it down, hold the fly-off lever in place, put a pin in, put that back on with a turn on it, of course. Same thing, ready to go again. Takes a bit of time. So quite a while ago I found out that Pulse Armaments did something on Facebook. Now Pulse Armaments they're a British company, and they make some really cool timed grenades, but they're variable timed grenades. So in here I've got a grenade, and in here I've got the bit that sold the grenade to me, if that makes sense. So I'll introduce this bit first, because it came first, for me anyway. So this is the bit I'm on about. This is the base cap for one of their grenades. Don't know if you can see that. You can see that it's got tri-shots. So basically it is a tri-shot timed grenade. Like everything on the market, like a lot of impact grenades on the market, you have got a sort of sliding drum here where you slide it from 1, 2 or 3 shot. So once you've had a shot, you can then prime it, crack on, prime it, crack on, okay? But that's the bit that sold it to me. Now that was a trial piece. That was something that they don't make anymore, sadly. If you go on the website, you can still see it, but they don't sell it. But that is a very well machined piece of metal. The grenade itself then, I like the fact that they all come, a lot of grenades come in these little packages. You get a charging lever, a set of instructions, which is pretty cool. Like anything, you get what looks like a lanyard, piece of wire, you get 2 spare pins, return packaging. I'm not going to return that. I ordered the different coloured base. Now they used to sell this grenade in, with different coloured uppers. Now I didn't realise it until I bought it that I thought the upper was actually a metal, but it's not. So the black portion you can see there is a polymer, and the bottom piece, the actual bit that the explosion, that the bang is happening in, that is anodised, okay? So you can get all different colours of these. You can go on the website now and you can get maybe 10, 15 colours, quite a few different colours of those. I went with the violet only because it was bright and it's the only one they had in stock. When I bought it, I'd been waiting for absolutely ages to get my hands on one. So it has a fly-off lever with nice Pulse Armaments on, let that zoom. There you go, looks really nice. Really nice construction. The quality is absolutely insane. It's a really good quality piece of kit, machined, really real sturdy. The only criticism I've got is it's quite tall. So it's quite tall anyway against that. But obviously when you're putting that bit on the bottom of it. So that's the base cap. So exactly the same like most grenades. A 209 goes into the base cap like so. Once it's charged, that goes on there, bang, does exactly the same job. Blast comes out the bottom of the base cap. The difference here is then, that bit goes on, when it's nice and snug, that is then the tri-shot. So all you do is select what shot you want, pull it off, wing it, bang. With this, people expect that the actual fly-off lever or the spool goes ping and pings off, but it doesn't. So you can see that there, it's just spring-loaded and it's captive, so it doesn't fly all the way over like you expect on some grenades. But when it's in the position that it's got the arrow there to say charge, basically, put this charging rod in and you can't slip off it. I mean, sometimes on this one it's a bit of a, you're pushing the end of a screwdriver onto something, but it can slip off on the inside if you're not paying attention, and you can then almost get stuck, a little bit stuck. You can have to like grunch it out a little bit. I've come stuck a few times, but this only goes on the end of it, and not a lot of movement there, so it's really clever. All you do is you push it with one hand. So I don't need to find a surface for a kick-off. That goes in place. Then you do is you release that, put it onto one. So we're now on one. If there was around 1 or 3 rounds in there, you then do what you normally do with any grenade, take the safety off, wing it, and there you go. Okay. Now, the best thing about these grenades, and another reason why I wanted to go with it, not only the fact that it's a 3-shot timed grenade, which you don't get, you know, I've got less messing around. All I'll have to do for this then to re-prime it is go back to priming location, and then go on to 2, ready. Okay, I don't know how long that was, maybe 5-6 seconds. Like trying to find that, unscrew that, find a fairly hard surface because it's quite stiff now. Used to use it on my knee, but I can't. It's struggle to do that and wind up slipping off and stuff. That is ready to go after about 5-6 seconds, which is great. Okay. The other good thing about this is that it is variable timed. Okay, so let me show you. If you see, get that zoom in there. Get rid of my face. Right, there we go. So if you can see that blue knob there, that is the timer. So all you do for that is you lift it up ever so slightly, like that, and you feel a little click with it. Excuse me. And it's just a rotation, a little knob that rotates. A bit like when you've got a manual watch where you used to click the little arm out and then set the time and then push it back in. Very similar to that. So you can do it with gloves on even, but I just tend to use that because it's a bit easier. And it's got a plus and a minus on it, and basically it goes without saying, you know, if you want to increase your time, plus. If you want to decrease your time, minus. Turn it which way you want. Once you're happy with the timing set, because you can play with this obviously as well, you can reset it really easily. You know, it took me a while to sort of get the right timing, but in a game though, what you can do is you can pull that up. If you want to have it almost instantaneous, you can take a little bit of time off it, you can wing it in. Or if you want to add more time on it and turn it into a trip flare or something like that, you can do exactly the same thing. You can add more time on. Once you've added the right time on, push it in, that's locked in place. You can then do it to your heart's content, you know. So there you go, and that's it. Again, to reset it is incredibly easy. Back onto sort of the reset mode. Ready to go. So that's what sold it to me. Not only the tri-shot bit, but it's how fast the reload is. Obviously, if I was doing the same thing with that, if I didn't buy the tri-shot, which again isn't available at the minute, they may have others coming online, I don't know, and you may be able to find some on some websites and whatever else. But if you didn't have that, it's still a fairly fast reload compared to this. You're still getting the advantage of the variable bit. So you still have to unscrew that, put a round in, screw it back up. Now the other thing they do as well is they do 12 gauge as well, you know, so that's a real big bang. I'm tempted to get some 12 gauges for some big games, just because that'll be an insane bang. So yeah, you can do all those things with like most sites offer. The only downside really is it takes a bit of saving up. This one is about £69, 70 quid on Defcon Airsoft, so free plug there for Defcon. This minus this bit. So if I get rid of that, that is how it would come. That just a variable time grenade, and you get these other bits with it, etc., is £130. But a lot of other time grenades, a lot of other grenades that are reusables are, you know, in the £100 plus range anyway. So it's comparable to, you know, your Quake stuff. There's an 8-shot, granted, but they are only impact. So it is comparable, and the quality is really, really good. I can't wait to start using it and abusing it. Yeah, so you can get 209 tri-shot with it, which is great. Cost thereabouts with compared grenades. But the other good thing, if you're watching this video and you are very interested in Pulse Armaments, look at the link in the description. It'll take you to the Pulse Armaments website. Let us know what your thoughts are. If you've used it in the past, great. If you use these and compare them to these, let us know what you found. I will still use both of these. The only downside now is I've got to buy another pouch for these. I don't like all these clip-on stuff, but I will have to buy a pouch for it. So hopefully that's of interest for you. Please give us a like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you out in the field in the Northwest or in the UK this year. So take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.